You're applying for your MBA, but it all looks so mysterious, so unknowable. Are you a strong applicant? How will you be evaluated by admissions committees? Hi, I'm Jeremy Shinewald, founder and president of mbaMission, and in this 4-part series, I'd like to take you on a bit of a crash course, helping you to put your profile into context. Don't forget to check out the next videos in this series, showcasing professional excellence and potential, expanding your competitive identity, and finally, showing fit with your target program. All right, let's jump right in with part 1, the role of your GPA and GMAT. A reality of every top MBA program is that they're all quantitatively demanding. So the admissions officers need to know one way or another that you can manage a rigorous quantitative curriculum. Some applicants will reveal their quant strength through their performance in classes like economics, stats, or calculus, earning a few A grades or possibly even a consistent track record of B+. Others will show their capabilities through their test scores, a 45 or 46 GMAT quant raw score, or a 163 GRE score will probably help you prove your capabilities. Meanwhile, others may establish their quant bona fides via CFA Level 1 or HBS Online's Credential of Readiness. In many cases, applicants will check the box in more than one of these areas, but you basically have to check one. Otherwise, the admissions committees may have doubts about your abilities to perform in the MBA classroom. But of course, it isn't as simple as just ticking one of these boxes, because the top schools are also very protective of their averages, both for bragging rights and because they can factor into MBA rankings. So the average GPA at most top programs is around a 3.6, 3.7. The average GMAT is around a 710, 730. And there isn't really an average GRE yet, but a 163 quant, 163 verbal is pretty safe these days. Ideally though, through your stats, you'll both reveal that you have the quantitative skills and meet the averages. Let's look at a few different cases. Applicant 1 has a 3.9 in anthropology with no quant courses and has a 730 GMAT with a 44 quant raw score. Unfortunately, while this applicant exceeds most top programs' averages, she doesn't reveal quantitative aptitude with no quant courses and a low raw quant score. Most admissions officers at top schools would probably be a little wary of this applicant. Let's consider a slight modification with applicant 2, who has the exact same 3.9 in anthropology with no quant courses and has a 730 GMAT with a 44 raw score, but also completed CFA Level 1 for her work. Suddenly, this applicant proves her quant abilities via the CFA and meets or even exceeds most top programs' averages for GPA and GMAT. Suddenly, the applicant is in a comfortable place with the AdCom. Of course, her stats alone will not get her in, but they show competency and she meets the averages. Finally, applicant 3 has a 3.7 in economics and a 160 quant, 159 verbal GRE score. The truth is, you didn't even need to know how she did on her GRE because she performed quite well in an analytically challenging economics program. That said, her GRE score is low for most top programs, so she'll have to make up for that with the remaining components of her profile, which we'll discuss in the next segments of the series. Know that if you find yourself under the average on a test, it isn't the end of your candidacy. But in fairness, the further you move away from an average, the more you need to compensate through your leadership skills, broader competitive identity, and your fit with your target program. If you have questions about whether or not your stats are sufficient for the MBA programs you're striving for, or you're trying to consider your test strategy, please do take us up on our free half-hour consultation. We'll give you our friendly but very candid assessment and provide advice so that you can put your best foot forward. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to get more MBA admissions and application tips, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. And check out the next video in this series, showcasing leadership experience and potential right now.